how did he feel about the fans as a man? Just seeing, because those comments are real, okay? Those comments can get crazy at times. How was he battling that, just hearing the fans acting a fool? And also just speak to that at the same time. What I want you to speak to, Monta, too, because this is about to be a learning session, too. To media, people that are perpetuating bullshit in the media, fans that are perpetuating bullshit in the media as well. Because, see, the world that we living in now, these fans are just as loud as the media and the bloggers.
They're louder.
Come on now. What do you have to say to them during those times and the impact of what they're doing versus an artist's life, man?
I want to say this to the fans, and to answer your question, I want to allow people to understand that these motherfuckers right here could be used in so many different ways.
Yeah.
So for all of y'all, I'm going to call y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's sitting at home and you're embedding negativity because you got some type of trauma in your life.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? That you don't know how to put out. So you pick up your phone every day and you decide that you're going to take this particular person that's already fighting.
Yeah.
They're already fighting with something and you're going to keep on throwing rocks. You have to remember that every dog has his day, right? And when it came down to the parts of this, what you asked me with Quan, that shit was eating bruh up. Like, it was eating him up. Like, damn, bro, like people switching sides on me, you know, people, damn, my fans. But Quan knew he had a core.
Yeah.
He had a core. Like, we could drop some music and we gonna see the numbers within this particular range.
Yeah.
But we already knew our range could go different. We got songs that's got 100 and some million. We got 200 million views of shit, because that's where it then went. We got shit with 200 million, but we know if we drop something, we gonna peak at 1 million or 1.5 or 2.
Yeah.
Which allowed him to understand that the other people, the other percentage of that 100 and some million was not fucking with him.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking with him. When he know he's putting out the same type shit, everything is of the same quality.
Yeah.
Or better. Quan's best project was Rich as in Spirit, and I say that to this day.
Yeah.
Forever Going In, a motherfucking tribute and a monster.
Yeah.
But up until Friday, Rich as in Spirit was one of his best sought projects for a young artist that came in the game in 2011, 2014, immersed.
Yeah.
And to come back 4 or 5 years after and debut a project like Rich as in Spirit, after life, like after you went through being rich, after you went through trauma, after you went through all this, most people can't go produce that type of music and make a soundtrack to life like that. And he did that. So to answer your question, man, I pray today that everybody that's up under the hymns of my voice and your voice that's listening to this segment of Beehive TV, hear me and understand that we have to stop succumbing to the negativity of our community and stop being the stepping stone to breaking our own people.
Yeah.
When I go up under these comments, it ain't the white people that's tearing us down. It's us.
Come on, man.
It's us.
Come on.
It's us. It's us. And we like to say what they do to us. Shit. And I don't have a racist or a prejudice bone in my body, but sometimes I start to feel like I'm going to be a realist. I'm going to take accountability. We are our own fucking enemy.
Oh, sometimes you feel like, you know what? I hate you niggas too.
For sure.
And they're us.
And they us. Because guess what? Guess who praise me a little bit more and try to help me and give me opportunities? It don't be y'all.
Come on.
Y'all be the ones that saying all the negative shit. Now, if you don't have nothing to say, I was always taught that if you don't have nothing good to say, sometimes don't say nothing at all.
Facts.
Or guess what you can do before you put it out there to the world that this is what you want to say. They gave us a level of privacy on social media too.
Yeah.
You can DM me and say, hey, Monta, you know, I feel da-da-da-da-da, instead of going out there trying to get a bunch of people to laugh and joke. Like, we got a lot of comedians in our culture. Like, everybody want to get a laugh. Everybody want to try to build themselves up. And, you know, I ain't here to badger the fans or the people. I'm just here to enlighten y'all and get you to understand that we got to stop tearing each other down.
Yeah.
And social media was a platform put together. It was supposed to be informative for people to give you information.
Yeah.
When they came up with the internet.
Exactly.
I don't think that people really realizing what they doing. Because the internet is causing street beef. It's causing wars. It's causing people to be like, because I've done it before.
Yeah.
I am a victim of this. I have been the victim and the suspect. I've seen somebody that said something to me on the internet, and I've been like, what that bullshit you said?
Yeah.
But I had to change my life and be. It's a dude DM me the other day and said Quan album was trash. The old Monta would have been like,
DM'd you that?
I got it right here in my phone. I can show it to you. And
so you done went out your way to DM me some bullshit.
Yeah, and then I went on his page and looked at it, and what stopped me from saying something to it was when Quan passed, he went on he was like commenting like, oh, y'all mean tell me y'all niggas finna be crying. And then he said, I don't personally know Buddy, but what y'all crying over? And I said, you know what, bro? That nigga got some problems. So before I even say something to a person like that and immerse my mask off, because I could take my mask off.
Yeah.
One thing people have to realize about any person in this life, I've said it on your segment before, like I don't indulge in street shit and all that before.
Yeah.
And I don't call myself a street nigga because I'm a man.
That's right.
And I grew outside of childish behavior, things that I once had in my life.
Yeah.
So I have to remember that in my book, I was in the streets. And not only was I in the streets, because the streets is just a form of where you get your money. So it was one point in my life I got money out the streets. But being a street nigga don't make you a gangster. It don't make you a killer. It don't make you a robber. But it's certain things on my background that I do have in me outside of being that nigga. I'm a man and I'm a motherfucker that don't play with people. Don't play with me. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to remember that before I indulge in this type of activity that I speak against, because once I say something to you, it could emerge to something, and then I could see you out here in the world, and it's either me or you.
Come on.
So I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want to be a part of that culture. I don't want to be a part of that. So I just didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I laughed. And I kept it pushing because you can't control what people think. You can't control what people feel. You can't control what people do.
Yeah.
But I'll still, until I no longer have the breath in me, let our people understand that media can be portrayed in so many different ways.
Yeah.
It's so many people out here pushing a negative culture. It's so many people out here pushing us against us. We're the only people that can understand and listen and be able to say, we're going to change that. You know what I'm saying? So for the people out there that took and they rolled against and they put all the rats up on the Quan thing and they did all this and that and this and that, like, you're affecting another human being at the end of the day.